Hello there and welcome to my review of the Realme 8 Pro from Realme. So I've had the pleasure of having the chance to use this device since just before it was announced. It was announced to the world earlier this week on the 24th, and it's coming in on Amazon at the moment for approximately £279. Which is a fantastic price for a phone that has a 108 megapixel camera sensor on the back. Do I think it needs the 108 meg camera pixel sensor? I don't know. It's one of the questions I had put forward in trying to compose this review, and it's one that I do hope to answer. So just before I come in for a close-up, I just want to give you a bit of an overview of the phone. It is very, very slim, very sleek, and it feels good in the hand. With a width of 74 centimeters and a length of 160.5 and a depth of just over 8 centimeters, you can't really argue about the dimensions. And it only weighs 176 grams, which is really, really nice, especially when you're used to using a bit of a beast like the Note 10 Plus, which is my daily driver. I've been really, really impressed by how the phone feels. I particularly like the plastic back, which does add a layer of grip. Now this does have a finish on it that is called AG Crystal, I believe. Yeah, AG Mineral Crystal, and this allows it to have a bit of a gloss effect. There is a picture of this in my full written review, which is available on Coolsmartphone.com, so check it out there. It's also got this new Dare to Leap branding, and on the yellow version of this phone, which is exclusive to Asia, I believe, that will actually glow in the dark, which is quite nice. On the bottom here we've got a speaker grill, 3.5mm headphone jack, and also the USB Type-C, which is capable of up to 50 watts charging, so that's pretty special, and that is via the means of a super dart charge technology. And you do get a 65 watt capable super dart charger in the box, which again is really, really nice. This will give you a fast charge time of 0 to 100% in 47 minutes and 0 to 50% or 50 to 100 in 17 minutes, meaning that although this doesn't have any Qi charging, it is really good and really quick to charge for when you need to just get out and about. With regard to the UI, I have done a video separately on that, which again is in the written review, so feel free to check that out. It's largely based on Android 11, and it does flick through fairly easily. There's nothing really too upsetting in here. It is quite nice. Now the main focus of this phone is very much about the camera. Now the camera does have, as I mentioned, that 108 megapixel primary lens. It is supported by an 8 megapixel telephoto lens, 2 megapixel ultra macro lens, and a 2 megapixel black and white lens. Now the black and white lens and the ultra macro, could we have done without them? Yes, possibly. The macro lens could have been integrated into the ultra wide lens, but they're there, and Realme have actually done some reasonably clever stuff to utilize them. So the black and white lens is used to help capture light in starry mode, which is essentially night mode on steroids. It allows you to capture the night sky over a 4 to 5 minute process where essentially the camera lens is kept open for that duration of time to bring in more light. The macro allows you to play around with bokeh effects, allowing for the tilt shift mode, which is also something you can use actively in time lapses as well for video, which creates a really nice effect. I'm still playing around with tilt shift. I haven't quite figured that one out, to be honest. But when you do get it right, it's quite pleasing to the eye. In addition to all of those things, it's a good phone. It's a good solid phone for under £300. Is it a phone for out and out techies or power users? No, probably not. I found two little glitches. One, which was the inability to add a extra widget for my Gmail, which is something that really did kind of irritate me, as I do like having multiple widgets. So if I just go in here, you'll see it doesn't allow me to add it. It actually says widget added there. So that's a bit annoying. The other one was Android Auto. When using Android Auto, it would kind of glitch out. I'll try and put a little bit of a video in here to show you this. Okay, and we're back. So you can see how that is a bit annoying. Would I recommend this to a younger buyer? Absolutely. Someone who doesn't have a massive amount of money, or someone who doesn't really use a phone for all its features? Again, yes, absolutely. As a gaming phone, yeah, it does the job. It's a nice grip. The camera bump doesn't get in the way, as on some of the other phones with bigger camera bumps, such as the S21 Ultra. In fact, that's why I sent my one back, because I couldn't play any games on it. And yeah, it's a nice feeling display. It's quite sensitive to touch, so you've got 180 Hertz touch layer, which makes for good interaction. It's got gaming mode, so it can control your performance, and you can have it balanced and things like that. And the last thing I want to say is the 720G Snapdragon processor in here is amazing when it comes to battery life. I've been using this as my main driver for a couple of weeks, and I get through a business day with this with no problem at all. My other device, as I mentioned, is a Note 10 Plus, and I get through a business day with that, but this thing's got a massive battery in it, whereas in here, easy. Normally I'm ending a day with anywhere from 30 to 40% in it, and as I said, it's really fast to charge up again, so not something I've really had to worry about. So that's kind of my review. If you want to check this phone out, then it's now available on realme.com/UK and also Amazon UK for pre-order, and definitely one to check out. If you like this video, if it's been helpful, then please do not hesitate to subscribe to Coolsmartphone.com for more videos like this, and also check out our latest videos where we unbox the OnePlus 9 Pro 5G, of which a full video review will be upcoming within the next couple of weeks. I am actually recording this video on that phone now. Thanks very much. I've been Gary. You've been great. Cheers.